So I've moved location on the farm, so I've just come down to our field behind the village, which is one of our demonstrations for this year. So this is the very how low you can go input field. It's not completely untreated because it was an exercise of really questioning my mindset about how we budget and how we use our chemistry on the farm. So looking at herbicide tolerant thresholds for weeds, how we looked at insecticides, how we looked at the fungicide program, and how the end product would change or the crop would look through the season. Chances have it this year we've got a season with water is going to be the limiting factor. So we've really tried to pull our fungicide plans right back. No insecticides have been put on, no stug pellets. We didn't even treat for any blackgrass. This field was ploughed, so we ploughed all the blackgrass down that we had in the previous season, and I don't think a herbicide has actually been applied to this field to date. It hasn't really struggled, but it does look thin in places. It was obviously behind the plough, naked seed, straight off the heat, combination unit, didn't get a roll, established okay, but we've lost a lot of tillers due to the lack of water basically. So it's just someone's house alarm going off, so unless that's the coronavirus alarm going off in Westhorpe. Yeah, it's surprising how much it's taken to really wean myself off going to the can, and what we saw in the variable input trial last year, it showed faith that the lower end of the spectrum was actually producing more competitive, more efficient wheat, and yields held up quite surprisingly well. But that was a different season. This season, lack of moisture again, and that's going to be our biggest limiting factor. So we'll see what happens. We'll keep you updated, and I'll get some pictures of the crop, and they'll probably be inserted into the handout. Mindset change, going and doing less. Is that the way forward? That's the way the government wants us to go. And with the loss of actives, is it something that we've got to learn to be a bit more tolerant of certain levels of disease, pressure, weeds, pests? And that's the real sort of question that this demonstration is actually asking: is how does our mindset need to change if we're going to look at lowering our inputs and using the correct level of investment for each crop that we're growing.